Travel back in time with a trip inside the Iowa's News Now vault.
Without warning, sunny skies turned ominously dark, and this funnel cloud darted down, shading several miles of Jackson County landscape. The Bruns farm southwest of Zwingle felt the full brunt of the storm. The twister effortlessly reduced these barns to piles of splintered lumber. Fred Bruns was in one at the time.
He said the wind came down, took the barn down. He heard the barn crash. This building started rocking, and everything started coming this way. And when the building went over, he just stayed with it for shelter.
The tornado then skipped over the house, zigzagged through the woods, knocking over trees, and headed over the hill, where the Kissy farm stood waiting. The powerful wind carried the garage out of sight, tossed this semi several yards away, and clipped the top of this tree.
I went out and saw it coming across the fields. When I saw it coming across the fields, I grabbed a hold of her and started downstairs. And not even all the way downstairs, it started shaking the house and the windows, and it wasn't pretty.
Structures all inside the house is tore loose, and the siding and the roof, so it's pretty bad, really.
All say the damage was done within a few short minutes, and skies quickly returned to normal. But the lives of those hit hardest by the storm won't return to normal for quite some time. Kristen Dodd, Channel 2 News, Jackson County.
It's going to touch down again.
This ominous funnel cloud took little time in cutting a clear path of destruction through Jackson County. The Bruns farm just southwest of Zwingle lost 2 barns and dozens of trees. Fred Bruns was feeding the rabbits in this barn when the wind suddenly kicked up.
When the building went over, he just stayed with it for shelter because his ears are full of dirt, his hair is full of dirt, and he's all mud down his front, so he got thrown about pretty much.
Just over the hill at the Kissy farm, quick winds dismantled the garage, moved this semi-truck several yards, and scattered various other debris throughout the adjacent cornfield. Michelle Kissy was in the shower when the tornado hit. She barely had time to grab her daughter and run.
When I saw it coming across the fields, I grabbed a hold of her and started downstairs. And not even all the way downstairs, it started shaking the house and the windows, and it wasn't pretty.
The tornado then crossed Highway 61 and uprooted this grove of trees before disappearing into the clouds again. And although physical damage to several farms is great, everyone is grateful no one was seriously hurt. Kristen Dodd, Channel 2 News, Jackson County.